Oh, he's a traitor, right?
He's a traitor
Sure,
that lives in Iraq right now because he's on a government contract.
Sure, bro. Yo. Welcome back to another episode of Stop the Foolishness. This is episode 106, baby.
Yeah.
Yo.
Happy Football Sunday.
Yeah, football is back. Technically as a Thursday, but football is officially back for everybody as of today. You know what I'm saying? Best time of the year. How we doing on this glorious Sunday, y'all?
Because I got 18 points on the bench.
This sounds like a personal problem, guys. But yeah, in my other league, Allen Robinson didn't give me but 2 points. So in which case, there we go. And I'm not complaining, but ESPN app sucks because when I use the NFL app, I never had an issue subbing players. But at least twice a year, I get fucked up somehow with like swapping players because I meant to bench. I know for a fact that I benched Robinson, and then I checked in the app to see how my kicker was doing, and Robinson was still in the starting lineup. So fuck it. But you know, it is what it is. That's right.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know why it don't be going through. It don't happen all the time, but every now and then that shit just won't. I guess I should have known, but I was busy at the time, so fuck it, I ain't check it again. With that being said, though, y'all, welcome back to Stop the Foolishness, where every week we bring to you the most foolish stories from the past week, and like with every week, this week did not disappoint. With that being said, man, shout out to everybody on YouTube that's been tuning into the episodes. We did 4 or 5. Shit, I can't really even do the math. I probably should do the math, but we did like 10 times as many views as we normally do. So shout out to y'all.
That's dope.
Gained 6 new subscribers over the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Hey, so we're starting to come along.
Moving on up in the world.
Definitely appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Moving to YouTube was definitely the best move.
The best move, yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to y'all. Okay. All right. So before we get into it, let's go ahead and run our still unpaid sponsor, Miss Toya's Gift of Soul.
Hey, Chef Toya here, owner and head chef with Toya's Gift of Soul, located in Arlington, Texas. We are your one-stop shop to satisfy your soul. We specialize in oxtails, wings, seafood, and much more. We offer very affordable prices. We cater, meal prep, and we'll even handle your weekly night meals. We will also travel. For more information, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Toya's Gift of Soul. Contact me, 469-849-2521, and let Toya's Gift of Soul feed your soul.
All right, y'all know what it is. Let Miss Toya's Gift of Soul feed your soul. You out there in Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, Plano, Duncanville. Y'all know the drill, man. You in the upper North Texas area, go ahead and Miss Toya's Gift of Soul.
Get you a good plate.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. All right. So we're going to start the pod off with a would you rather. Okay.
Oh.
I'm going to keep it a buck. Okay. All right. I need y'all to think long and hard on this one. Okay. Don't rush to it, right? Like really think about it. Okay. I can understand why, you know what I'm saying? It may take you some time to figure out what you're going to choose. Okay. All right. So here we go. Would you rather have $2,900 in food stamps or dinner with Bout Wow?
I got to think about that.
Oh, that shit just right over your head. All right. Oh, that joke fell, man. Y'all did terrible. Anyway, yes. I don't know who the fuck would choose dinner with Bout Wow.
I'm looking like, wait,
but I'm taking $2,900 in food stamps every time. Matter of fact, I'm taking $2,900.
I would choose Bow Wow. I would chough Bow Wow.
I'm taking $2,900 in food stamps no matter who is at the motherfucking
time. Okay? That's $2,900 in food stamps. Do you know how good our ass can eat?
Nigga, that's at least 6 months worth of groceries.
Bruh, just to sit with somebody for like an hour or two to eat one meal. Get the fuck out of here.
That's at least 6 months worth of groceries, y'all. Yeah.
I feel like relationships are worth more than money. So I would try to go for the dinner. Because you don't know what type of lasting relationship you can make for the future. And to me, $2,900 ain't nothing to sneeze at, but it's like, we're not talking about, crazy amount of money. Yeah. So I think I would give up the $2,900. Now, if we're talking about maybe like I don't know, 10, 15, 20 stacks, then probably I definitely take that. But
okay.
Yeah. I mean, for Bow Wow, I think Bow Wow's worth $2,900.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking the food stamps. Like, no.
Yeah. There's no negotiating.
No part of me is having a dinner with Bow Wow. It's not happening, bro. It's just nah, bro. All right. So, but shout out to you, cuz, for being forward thinking, man. That's what I'm talking about, you know. Me on the other hand, there's nothing Bow Wow can do for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this $2,900 and go ahead and make this barbecue real lit. You know?
Real lit, okay.
Nigga. Shit, I'll take that $2,900.
Wait a minute. I can see Ralph shopping at the grocery store now. You know, for example, you usually get the $2 sausage. Nah, baby. We're gonna get the $4 today.
You're talking about a nigga that was like at one point couldn't even pay his child support. What the fuck? The Millennium Tour is saving this nigga, dog.
Man.
All right. But let's go ahead and get into the real foolishness here. Oh, y'all. I don't know what the future holds for me. But I can tell you that if I ever figure out how to scam niggas, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take my shot at it. I'm 99% sure, because hear me out here. A lot of these niggas that be scamming don't be family people, okay? And I know the moral compass wise, it's probably not a good thing to do. I get all of that. But I just feel like since it's for my family, I'm more justified in doing the shit. Because niggas gonna scam them anyway. That's what hear me out here.
That's what we're doing.
Somebody's gonna do it. Somebody's gonna do it.
So why not me?
Why not me? You know what I'm saying? On a totem pole of things,
I got a family to taking care of, so it's justifiable. Okay.
On a totem pole of things that I think are really fucked up, scamming niggas through online romances is on the lowest of that shit. That's all I'm saying.
Actually, you know what? I would rather you just scam me out money like as a business pyramid scheme than to fuck with my emotions and make me think you into me and all this shit just to get shit out of me. So I absolutely agree. That part of scamming, yes, that's on the bottom of the totem pole. Was
he giving dating advice? Like, because it said he was like a doctor in dating.
No. And actually, Raylan is in here.
No, he was saying his profession.
Raylan is in here, so I'm gonna have to take her real quick, and we'll be right back. And we are back. All right. Cause I mean, sis, before we got interrupted by my baby girl, you were making a point about how you would prefer to be scammed. So for purposes,
I didn't say I preferred to be scammed.
You said preferred how you would prefer to be scammed.
I'm sorry. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
Well, I'm just confused on what doctor and dating scam mean. Does it mean his profession? He was scamming saying he was a doctor, or he's saying he's a doctor, like giving advice doctor?
He was pretending to be a doctor.
Oh, okay,
okay. So let's go ahead and read up on this, because it says a Florida man was sentenced to 9 years in federal prison. Damn. Ooh.
Damn, 9 years.
9 years.
Damn. I mean, even if he only served, let's say he only served 5 of that night, that's still a long time. Nigga.
That's still a long time.
Hold on, dog.
Wait a minute.
Woo! All right. This is
a little minute.
9 years in federal prison after pleading guilty to defrauding more than 30 women of more than $1.3 million by pretending to be a doctor on online dating services, prosecutors said Thursday. Brian Brainerd Wedgeworth, 47, who formerly lived in the Florida capital city of Tallahassee and in Center Point, Alabama, used 10 different aliases as part of the scheme, according to court records. Our citizens should not be preyed upon by fraudsters who steal through overtures of affection, U.S. Attorney Jason Cody said in a news release. Wedgeworth made promises to the women to con them into sending him money, jewelry, and watches, according to court documents. He pleaded guilty to 25 counts, including wire fraud, mail fraud, aggravated identity theft, and money laundering. All right. So hear me out here for a second, because I do have an interesting question here that I would like to ponder upon y'all. Okay. Should it really be a crime for people falling and sending somebody else money?
I was about to say.
I was going to say no, because those people, I mean, I get you did what you did under false pretenses, but at the end of the day, it's fucked up, but ain't nobody told you to give the money neither. Like you chose.
And like, he's not defrauding anybody saying like, I'm going to give you a service or this is a business that I'm scamming you on. No, this is just complete dating, which is up to two people that want to, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with sex or whatever. Like at the end of the day, it's up to you if you want to give this man money and have sex with him or do whatever. Like
exactly.
Like 9 years worth. I mean, come on.
Nah.
Like
that does seem a bit obsessive. I mean, like I said, I get it. You do have women out there who, oh, well, if I buy this, give this, do that, that's going to want to keep the man in my life or keep him around. And then when they find out, oh, that's not the case. Yeah. Now we're in our feelings and now we want to go to the feds. Oh, he took money from me because he told me he loved me. Well, I mean,
somebody do the math on that real quick. He said 30 women. So this nigga was preying on rich people, bro.
He had to. Because to get 30 women, 1.3 million. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's damn. And then some.
Which I'm not surprised if he was pretending to be. If he's pretending to be a doctor, I'm not surprised. So he's mingling in.
Okay, and this is my point exactly.
Okay.
He's a doctor, nigga.
Right. I was gonna say, why are you giving him money?
Why are you sending a doctor money, bro? I'm just saying, man. Look, okay, it's just that I'm not saying that like fuck these women. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just merely saying. This was probably like in Cabo, like fucking, you know what I'm saying, living it up. I'm gonna pay my house off. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going to like pay down these student loans, nigga. Like I'm just saying, man. You know, on the totem pole of things, I do find the Grammys. This is on the lowest end of that shit. So I'm just saying, if I ever tap into, you know what I'm saying, some fraud and type shit, this is the route I'm gonna go. I just need to figure out how to like move this money without getting caught. And then like it's a rap.
He said this is the route I'm gonna go.
Some motherfucking rap, nigga.
I hear my brother now. Yeah, baby, I do love you. Mm-hmm. Now about that 10,000 transfer.
10,000. Make sure you send that shit in Bitcoin.
What's like so crazy to me is that these dudes really do be like trying to portray themselves as like wealthy. That was the same thing about the documentary. That dude was some diamond. That dude was some like, you know what I'm saying? Some freaking. He
pretended to be part of a rich family. Yep. He took their name.
But the way he did it was smooth, though. I mean, he would have you believing he was rich. Like he was good.
Because he wined and dined you,
Right? And then the way he
flights, fancy dinners.
And then the way he always hooked them was when they sent him the first little 5,000 or whatever, he would pay that shit off. So it's all like, you know, he's giving you your money back because he is good for his money. You know what I'm saying?
Basically sucks you into trust.
Yeah. So it's like, he was like, of all the niggas that's ever done this nigga was the best. Did they ever say, what was it, like 10 million or like 7-8 million, some shit like that?
It was almost $10 million.
Yeah, man. Like, he
got up there. He did.
You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan, a Tindler swinging. All right. So
$10 million.
I found out about this thing called social catfish, and they got 12 rules or 12 signs that you're being catfished. Let's run through these real quick to educate our guests. Catfish rule number 1. If he seems too good to be true, they probably are. All right. Rule number 2, that they don't have this little thing for. Their profiles have broad interest. It says online scammers and catfish create fake profiles with broad interest in their dating profiles and social media profile so they can appeal to to as many people as possible. If someone doesn't seem to have an opinion or their interests are extensive, be wary. Catfish rule number 3. If they say that they care about you and they act like things are getting serious after only a short time, you might have just been catfished. And it's a hard one here because people do fall hard. Some people fall quick, you know what I'm saying? And likely you're probably one of them people, you know what I'm saying? So like you're caught up in those emotions. It's probably not going to be a sign that you're going to pay the most attention to.
Yeah.
All right. This is the one that always gets me. I never said this should be rule number 1. I don't even understand how like they ever get past this point. If they don't know what Skype is or have problems using or downloading it, and you can only chat online, you have probably met a catfish. Nigga, if
that should be number 1.
Google
See if they exactly,
nigga. If you can't get
Messenger video, Instagram video, like there's too many ways around it. If I can't see your face in some kind of shape or form, then we don't need to be talking.
Phone got 2 cameras, both them bitches broken. You know,
yeah,
because you can switch the camera, bro. So both them bitches broken. Come on,
you know what? Back to number 3 real quick. You made a good point because everybody's perception is different. Because what is a short time? What is too soon? What is not too soon? You get what I'm saying? So I'm kind of with you on that one. That's kind of,
these guys be working the long game. You know,
you get what I'm saying? Yeah.
They be working for a year or two. You know,
working the long game. There's strategy to this shit.
Taking the scenic route. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga said the scenic route. I cannot.
They're gonna hit you with the wham bam a year and a half in.
Yo, like real talk. Here it is. What you say, the scenic route. Here it is, like damn near a year, and you talking about, oh, we still just talking, or we're still in the getting to know phase, or trying to figure this out. Like, wait a minute, what?
Man, Tateo, bro, he was talking to old boy from fucking freshman year to like a junior. Like, some of these guys be working the long game, man. All right, rule number 5. If they have a job that makes them travel all over the world, mainly the Middle East and Africa, and their title is along the lines of a contractor or engineer, they may be a catfish.
Damn.
You know what's so funny is my brother has trouble with that. Because my brother actually does, you know, he does work in that
I would absolutely believe that if Cuz profile came through, yo, this nigga catfishing, bro.
Catfish.
Fuck out of here.
How ironic is that we actually know somebody who do and go to the Middle East?
This nigga dead ass catfishing.
And he's a legitimate person.
Oh, he's a traitor? Right.
He's a traitor that lives in Iraq right now because he's on a government contract.
Sure, bro.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. It does not look good for him. He said, all right.
Rule number 6. Funny. This is my favorite one, though. If you've recently met them and they ask you for money and give an excuse to have you send it to someone else, you've met a catfish. Come on.
Right.
Bro, all right, you get hustled out of the first $100. All right, you got suckered. Cool.
Yeah.
How these people get y'all to spend 10, 30, 100 racks is beyond the pale. I'll never understand it. I do not care how much explaining you ever try to do. It just doesn't add up. It never makes sense. Catfish rule number 7. If they contact you out of nowhere and you don't know them and then they try and romance you over chat and email, they're probably a catfish. That seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Rule number 8. If their profile is littered with poor grammar that sounds like it's the person's second language when they say that it's not, they're probably a catfish.
Damn, they got to use that picture.
It's like super.
Damn.
All right, catfish rule number 9. If they contact you out of nowhere and you don't know them and they try and it's the same fucking thing.
That's the same one, ain't it?
Oh, well.
Okay.
Guess they only got 11 rules then. Catfish number 10. If they look like they could be a model or mildly famous, they could be a catfish. All right. Catfish rule number 11. If the person you met online has stories that always seem unattainable or far-fetched and you haven't met the person yet, they may be a catfish. And lastly, if you met someone online and there seems like something just isn't right, but you can't put your finger on it or you have suspicions, you're probably right and probably being catfished. Well, you know what I'm saying? All we can do is get a game, baby. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't help y'all. But there are 12 rules right there. I'm going to give you the first one and the most common sense one. If you can't FaceTime the motherfucker, then you just go ahead and end that shit.
You, at the end of the day, there it is.
That's it. That number 4 rule. If you can't see the motherfucker, keep it pushing, man. That's all I'm saying. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get into these Irks of the week, though. Cuz, you're first. What's going on with you this week? What's got you irked, man?
Mine is just a little slight. It ain't nothing real big. I'm just irked by all these wildfires here, man. Like, man, we got a lot of wildfires in Idaho.
In Idaho?
Man,
really?
yes, man. Yes. Huh. We are fucking like, besides us in California, I thought like Arizona, Texas would have a lot of wildfires. No, Idaho has so many wildfires and it's fucking up the air quality. And like this whole week I've been congested and shit, man, because we got all this smoke, man. It's all hazy out here and shit. So yeah, man, I'm just kind of annoyed because I have real bad allergies. So when shit like that happens and it gets in the air, like really affects my like sinuses and stuff a lot. So yeah, man, it's been feeling like I've been sick all week, but I just can't breathe.
Okay.
Be careful out there. I honestly didn't know that. I'm just so used to hearing about California and stuff like that. So
yeah, no, it's a lot. Yeah, it's
almost
a lot.
the time you hear about a wildfire, it's always California damn near.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, that's why when he said that, I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, it's a lot of them. We got about a good 15 or so right now, just in the state alone.
Damn.
Like,
like comment. From like asking.
Yeah, when I first moved here, I was like wondering why we were doing this thing back in May. It's called like wildfire season coverage, and we just kept talking about like the firefighters and how they're getting prepared for wildfire season and just all this different shit. I'm just all like, what's the big deal for like a couple of fires? Like, you know, maybe one or two or whatever. Nah, man, these hoes, nigga, it's like 20 of these hoes, bro.
Yeah, new one every week.
It's like, for real. It literally be a new one every week, man. I always get to work and they be like, oh, did you hear about the new Moose Gang fire? They be like, what the fuck is this?
gang, nigga.
For real. Man, we got the Moose Gang fire. We got the Wood Tick fire. We got the Four Corners fire. We got Moose Gang fire.
Niggas creating cliques now. gang, bitch.
Gang, bitch.
Wow,
Mother Nature out here creating gangs on y'all boys.
Oh Lord.
Okay, let's go ahead and get into my irks now, y'all. So I got two irks that both work related. One is directly related to work. Well, not really. The second one is just I'm gonna discuss it. All right, so my first one is my boss getting on my goddamn nerves again. So we ordered this sign to get put up on the side of the building that faces the out street, the main street, because people can hardly find our building. And one of the reasons that contributes to that is because when they put the sign on the front of the building, there's this big ass tree blocking that shit. And for some ass reason, nobody can find us. You know what I'm saying? From the moment I had my first interview there, I never had a problem finding the building. I mean, after that, I didn't need to, because it's in a pretty simple location. I didn't have to run my GPS anymore. But my GPS took me straight there. So when people be all like, I can't find you, I'd be like, well, I mean, I typed this shit into Google Maps and into Apple Maps, and it takes me directly to this fucking building. So you not being able to find me is kind of fucking weird. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I digress. So he came in Friday. That shit went up Wednesday. Mind you, I called this nigga because I wanted to make sure that it was being put up in the right spot. On top of the fact that I called him, he didn't answer that motherfucker. When I was driving into work Thursday, I was pulling up. I was looking for the sign and I could barely see that shit. And I got really good vision. So if I can't see that shit, that means that like niggas with older people with worse vision aren't going to be able to see it. Ain't going to be able to see it. Yeah. You have to be looking for it. It's not a sign that's going to draw your attention. So unfortunately, we might need to get a new sign. I meant to bring that shit up, but out of sight, out of mind. Because by that point, by the time, I'm saying I never thought about it basically, right? Once I got into work is, I got shit to do. I ain't worried about that motherfucking sign. This motherfucker strolls up into the motherfucking building Friday and he's like, yo, when did the sign go up? And I was all like, oh yeah, that shit went up Wednesday. And he was all like, when? Like, where was I? And I was all like, yeah, you was on lunch. And he was all like, so y'all ain't think to tell me? I was like, well, I tried to call you. You know what I'm saying? And he was all like, yeah, but you didn't tell me. And I was all like, well, I'm sorry. I didn't think about the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's out of sight, out of mind. You know what I'm saying? By the time you got back from lunch, you still meeting with your guy. One, I still wasn't thinking about it. And two, I got customers and shit, man. I got like 400 different things going on over here. Mm-hmm. So he leaves, saying he looks a little frustrated, walks off because I think he has like this superiority complex where like he needs to know every fucking thing because he got mad about something. Yeah, I was about to say.
But I remember it was super fucking trivial. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Virginia shows up, who's like our receptionist / CSS. And he goes up to her and he's like, did you see the new sign? She was like, yeah, it went on Wednesday. Oh, shit. I was all like, fuck. This nigga's about to get mad again.
So everybody knew but him.
And he was all like, yeah. He's all like, yeah, I wish somebody would have told me. And I was all like, Steve, I tried to call you, man. I was like, all of this was avoidable if you just would have answered your phone. And he was all like, I checked my log. I don't have any record call from you. And I was all like, these things record calls, right? Like, this was a 1:19 p.m. It's called to you on Wednesday, sir. And he was all like, yeah, but I was back by 2, you know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. And I was all like, Steve, look, man, look, the sign ain't all that important to me, man. Listen, by the time like I'm just saying on the total pole of things that's important, if it's not related to making money, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I ain't say it wasn't important to me, but I was all like, yo, they came in to put up the sign. I just forgot to relay it to you because I'm busy with other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then I was all like, speaking of that, yesterday when I was driving in, I was looking for it. It's hard to see. So I was all like, we might need a bigger one. And he was all like, well, money doesn't grow on trees. He said that shit all snappy. And I was all like, well, I hope it does because you just wasted money on the sign.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? You might as well take that motherfucker down. Like, and then the real issue is not only is it small, but our emblem is on this backdrop that's blacked out. So the black is actually blacking out the emblem, so you can't even see it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So it's like, this shit was wasted. Okay. That's my first part.
I need to see this sign. Huh? I need you to take a picture of this sign tomorrow. Like,
okay, I guess it's just a little better. Like, yeah, it's
oh, okay.
Yeah. But anyway, and also I can't never get a good picture of it because I'm always driving in where it's at, and I'm not about to get in a wreck. So you can. Okay. All right. Next is my real irk. Okay. So we keep an air freshener in the restroom for when, you blowing that motherfucker up, you know what I'm saying? You spray that hoe, you know what I'm saying? To, air freshen the motherfucking restroom. Lately I've been walking in that motherfucker every now and then, and somebody has blown that bitch up without spraying the motherfucking air freshener. And I've been quite frustrated because it's like, motherfucker, that hoe is right next to the toilet sitting on the little shelf thing, bro. So you don't have any excuse to be sitting in funk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. Like,
or abusing us. You know what I'm saying? With the funk. Okay?
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Again, is right there next to you. So Friday, I'm walking into the restroom, right? And as soon as I walk in, like, it smelled like straight ass. You know what I'm saying?
Ew.
And I say, God damn, man. Because, like, I'm mad. As I'm saying that, this nigga Derek is opening the door. And it now dawns upon me, Derek had just started. He's our new AP guy. Derek is the nigga that ain't been fucking spraying the goddamn air freshener when you come here to take a fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm on one hand, I'm slightly embarrassed because Derek is like this. Derek is like this really quiet person who didn't talk for like the first 13 years of his life. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm like, no, fuck all that, bro. He's sitting in his own funk and not spraying the fucking air freshener. So I don't feel bad at all, you know what I'm saying? Because see, when I'm in the hell, I'll be letting that motherfucker rip like a Mac 11. You think a sprinkler's off in that motherfucker, man. And you telling me that you can't spray 2 times? You can't do, you know what I'm saying? It's like a little two kings, man. You can't do 2 times, my nigga. Like, you just sitting in your own funk, bro. Like, dog. So, on one hand, I feel bad for Derek, but on the other hand, fuck Derek, man. You be in there fucking the restroom up, and you be having us walk into that bullshit.
That's gross.
That's fucking nasty. Maybe he don't want to touch it because maybe that's gross. I don't give a fuck. That's gross. Man. Like, that's very gross. Wrap a napkin around your hand and spray that bitch, man. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I shouldn't have to walk in there. I mean,
wrap your hands around it. There's hand sanitizer. You supposed to wash your hands anyway when you leave the bathroom.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's shit on the fucking can, bro.
Exactly. Okay. Just use the damn thing.
That's my real alert. Okay. All right. Sis, let's go ahead and get into your shit.
So I found out. Okay. So I found out I had to lay off 2 employees, right?
Damn.
And well, on the dock, at my job. Yeah, business is slow.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I got a hold to 1 employee. I instruct my supervisor to do the employee that works on her shift. Come to find out, because I don't know why people don't think I'm not going to find out, because, I got my own ears and eyes, when I'm there or not there or whatever. Told me that the other one that's supposed to be laid off, she laid him off for like only a couple of days and been working him ever since.
Oh wait, she laid him off for a couple of days and brought him back?
Yeah. Because she don't want to force other employees to pretty much do their job. So because she don't feel like having that conversation or arguing like, hey, you're on the bottom of the seniority list, you got to stay and work.
Yeah.
instead of doing that, mind you, these are niggas that barely work 8 hours a day, so they clearly have the time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You want to do the opposite and keep working somebody who we're supposed to on layoff.
Yeah. You know, I ain't never had to like lay anybody off. But in fairness, I'm gonna say, that's probably some hard shit to do though. But she did lay him off though.
Hold on. It is hard to do because you know I've had to do it a few times. But this particular person, this particular person actually has a full-time job already. They only work like 2 hours out the day at our location, so it's not like they're gonna be hurting kind of situation. So those conversations for me is easier to have because I know you're not lacking. You got another job.
But also, the person did it though. Like they did lay him off though initially, right?
Yeah, but she called and told. But she called to bring him back because she don't want to do her other job, as far as making it other employees do what they supposed to do. Yeah. So then, but this is the worst part. Because the other one I had to lay off is on the night shift. The one on the night shift has more seniority than the one on her shift. So if she was going to call anybody back, it should have been the one on the night shift. So now I got to risk a grievance because they're going to be owed money if they was to find out that she been working this dude this whole time and old dude just been sitting at home.
Damn.
Yeah.
So when you let people off, you got to go back to seniority?
No, not necessarily. Well, yeah, actually, yes, you do. So the layoffs, I had to lay off my casuals, which are my part-time workers, and I have two of them. So they're the first to go, as far as, dock wise. Right now, that's where we're at. But the way things been going and how slow is, I know my drivers are probably most likely going to be next.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that sucks, man. But I was just saying to roll out the whole. I mean, she did initially. I mean, I don't know if it's she, but
she did it for one fucking day.
Yeah, but I'm saying like they initially did it, so it's not like that is even an excuse now. Because I'm thinking it's hard just to lay people off, but
no,
that's not.
I said I'm not saying necessarily being lazy behind it because she don't like confrontation and don't want to make other people do what they supposed to do. She just rather, I'm just going to bring them back. What I'm saying is that was not her place to do.
Yeah. Well,
you was given the instruction to do it. This was supposed to have been done. And you chose the opposite because you don't want to deal with a handful of particular people.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying I was just trying to give her some credit for the thinking about the aspect of it just being difficult to lay someone off. But the thing is that she did do it.
I got you. No. She's done it before. I knew that wasn't going to be the issue.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like trying to build an excuse for her, but it's all like, but she did lay her off, so it's like that ain't even really an excuse. Okay.
No. She's had to do it before.
So you can lay a motherfucker off, but you can't argue with niggas about doing their job? Boy, it's a cold world out here, dog.
You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm like. That's fucked up. Like, because you don't like confrontation. Or I'm like, at the end of the day, like, why do I have supervisors if you can't supervise? Like, because you worried about a grown ass man throwing a grown ass tantrum because you making him do something we pay him for. Like, at the end of the day, ain't nobody told his fucking ass to take this job. He ain't got to be here.
Yeah, like that ass. Okay.
And I tell him that all the time. Like, I don't understand that concept. Like, that's not how you run a business because you're scared and you don't want to make a nigga do their job. So you know what? No, we're just gonna do this instead because I don't want to have that conversation. No.
Yeah. Nah, that's
make their ass do what they supposed to do. Like, stop.
Yeah, like that ass. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, that sucks. Good luck, sis. Hopefully y'all don't get sued or filed a grievance or however that shit
I'm sure. It is what it is.
Okay.
Ain't nothing I ain't dealt with before, so I'll figure it out as usual.
Just another day. Okay.
Just another day. In the trenches.
Let's get into this next one here, man. Look, man,
I remember this one.
I don't really know why some of y'all are so sensitive.
Bruh.
But this is really wild to me, dog. I knew niggas was sensitive. But I ain't know y'all was really out here wilding like this, man. So this chick, she says all I did was ask where the food was from. So this chick asked the nigga, who posted like some food, a plate of food on his Snap. I mean, not his Snap, but his stories, you know what I'm saying? So she put from with a question mark. And this nigga says, I don't know. Stop DMing me. You got a nigga. Huh? Followed by somebody who followed up the tweet.
All she said was from.
Saying that he got a point. Ask your nigga where the food from. So nigga, you in agreement with this? Again, let's keep it going here. So the situation was reversed and you sitting on the couch with your man about to eat Jamaican and turn on Netflix and some girl is on his Instagram story, then in his DMs asking where they're from, you'd be all right with it? Don't lie. In fairness, I'm going to say that's a valid question. But again, y'all be bugging, dog, because I see niggas post fucking food on Facebook all the time and niggas ask like, yo, where you get that shit from? Like,
exactly.
Have we really become this sensitive? Have we really reached this point?
Literally, all it said was from. Now, I can see if she got in his DM talking about, oh, hey, good looking. How you doing today? I see you got you some badass food. Well, you know, where you get it from. You know what I mean? Yeah, but literally. Yeah, from question mark and you don't give her a hard time about that? Like, no.
Yeah, man. I don't understand like where did we go wrong at? Where we have failed like as a society, bro, where we got to the point where like men and women can't even communicate anymore. Y'all know social media is literally just an app, right? Like that motherfucker is just an app. And that's kind of the purpose of social media. Like to network and like
to network and communicate, and it went like downhill.
Y'all niggas out here, it just completely wilding. I just don't understand it. Okay, all right. Let's get into
from with a question mark. Boy,
I just want to read through some of these, man, because I seen this morning, and this shit is crazy. I'm praying for some of y'all, but a lot of y'all really need Jesus. Okay. Let's read this here real quick. This just says, craziest thing a person has said to you. I'll go first. A Gemini man said to me months after breaking up with me, I wish I got you pregnant so I'd have a reason to see you and have access to you for the rest of my life.
Oh, wow.
What?
Yeah. Hey, I believe it. I believe it.
Also, I just want to point out that I hate the fact that they got like fucking zodiac signs in here because I think that's the dumbest shit in the world. But, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of the theme of this thing. She put, following up that tweet, she put the implications of this. Don't conflate the role of a baby father with the amount of care he has for you. Some of these men just want this loose sense of ownership or marked territory over you without any intention of being present.
Being present. Boom.
Okay. All right. Whatever. This shit here is wild. Hold on. Wait. Let me unlock this so I can zoom in so y'all can see this shit. Okay. This shit says, hey, she said he tried to pull a let's be friends with benefits after I broke up with him. And when I wasn't having it, he stormed out of my apartment and sent me this. Hey, I'm a toxic dickhead. I think it'd be best for you to block me on all platforms and move on. Otherwise, I won't stop being toxic and coming back. You're probably going to have to block me. Otherwise, I'll continue being toxic if you allow me to. Being completely honest with you. That's how all my other relationships are ended, with me being blocked. Major red flag. I care enough about you to actually do well. You need to block me because I don't. If you don't, I'll keep pushing my chances. I don't stop. I'm not a good person and I'm not good for you. I hope you listen to the advice I'm giving you. Love you and sorry I'm like this. I'm like a motherfucking parasite. Why have you not blocked me yet? Yo, man.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Here's the thing, man. We laugh at, but this is how people wind up getting killed, man.
No, like it's real talk. Yeah,
right,
dead ass.
This is how niggas wind up getting killed, bro. This is disturbing, dog. Like
very disturbing
for you to send up. I like to see the timestamps of shit. That's what I like to see. Because if this, I don't know if it's worse if he riddled all this shit out over a 10-minute span or if like this is over like a couple of days. I don't know which one is worse. It's terrible all around, man. All right. It's as an old friend of mine asked me for nudes and I said, no, what the fuck? Why would you ask me that? He said, wow, I thought I could trust you. And I don't know. I just felt like I should be able to. Never talk to me again. Friendship of 10 years gone.
Damn.
Worst one. This one here says a white dude told me in the middle of kissing that he's never been with a black girl before, that I was his first. I'm clearly mixed and very light. So that made me feel weird. Then he goes, you're my little jungle girl. I ain't never came up with an excuse for someone to leave so fast.
Oh,
bruh.
No,
my little jungle girl.
I'm gonna keep
If I never needed bail money in my life, it would be that day.
You know what? I'm keeping my mouth shut because.
Damn.
Okay. All right. It says, I told a guy I was barely dating that I wouldn't call him daddy because that's what I call my father. I just don't like doing it. My dad died a few weeks later, and when I told him, he said, since your dad's dead, can you call me daddy now?
Oh my goodness.
Yo, man. If you listen to me, if you find you a good nigga out here, dog, you better marry that motherfucker, man.
Bruh, I'm telling you.
If you got half an ounce of sense, you better marry that motherfucker, man.
Who you telling? Because these dudes out here, some weird people out here, bruh.
Some weird niggas out here. It says, a Leo man said to me, I'm going to treat you so bad you commit suicide. I told you I'm no good and you won't leave, so understand this is your fault.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy.
Damn.
What is wrong with people?
My ex asked if he could get me pregnant so he could suck milk out of my tits, but he wasn't ready to be a father. So we would leave it for a bit, then have me get an abortion. This is a Leo male. I told him no several times. He claimed it was a joke, but he deaf obliged if I said yes. So it's not a joke.
Oh my goodness.
It's not a joke.
Suck some milk titties, nigga.
It's a suggestion. Okay, that's not a joke. I'm suggesting that we do this.
Man.
Okay, and last one. A Capricorn lied to me about what his last name was for months. When I found out and asked him why he did that, he said, what? I can't lie.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yo, man. Hey, pray for your folks, big dog.
Dude.
Pray for your folks. Ooh, okay. Let's go ahead and get into this last one here. My man Kanye. All right. So if you've been sleeping on a rock or don't really know what's going on, Kanye West has been on a little Twitter rant, Instagram, a little rant here lately. Let's go ahead and read over this. It says Kanye West is at war with Adidas over Yeezy brand. It says Yeezy and Adidas reign may soon come to a close. Over the weekend, the rapper formerly known as Kanye West went to Instagram to blast his feud with the design company, claiming that Adidas plagiarized his designs and even offered him a $1 billion buyout. A member of Adidas that said that the Donda 2 rapper has specifically gone after his senior vice president and general manager, Daniel Cherry III, alleging that Cherry unveiled Yeezy products without his permission. Fans of the 24-time winning Grammy Award winner, oh shit, my soundbar ain't working. Uh-oh. Drop that one time for the 24 Grammys, baby.
Okay.
I have noticed that now Yeezy designs like Adidas Foam Q, I don't know how to say that shit, and the Adidas Lit 22 resemble the Yeezy Foam Runner and the Yeezy Slides respectfully. The fact that Adidas felt that they could color my shoes and then name them without my approval is really wild. Ye wrote in an Instagram post. He added, I really care about building something that changes the world and something I can leave to my kids. They tried to buy me out for $1 billion. My royalties next year are $500 million alone. One more time, bro.
My goodness.
Nigga. In a follow-up post, Ye said he's looking for a shoe company that will give him control, making him head of the board and chief decision maker after he shared a screenshot to San Antonio Shoemakers Wikipedia page, a company with a smiley face and a caption. All right, it's kind of hard for me to see, so I know y'all can't see that shit. But it says, this is the post from Ye. It says, Adidas made up the Yeezy Day idea without my approval, then went and brought back older styles without my approval, picked colors and named them without my approval, went and hired people that worked for me without my approval, stole my colorways without my approval, stole my styles and material approaches without my approval, went and hired a GM of Yeezy without my approval, took talent on the production side and sprinkled them throughout Adidas originals without my approval. Even though they did a Balenciaga collaboration, they completely slowed down production on the shoes me and Demna provided for Gap by trying to bully Gap, even though my contract states I can do casual shoes, which I was doing when I did fashion shows. When I originally ordered Adidas to make more Yeezy slides, the GM lied to my face and said that they didn't have the capacity. Meanwhile, Adidas was copying my slides and making their own version of the Yeezy slides. Yeezy is 68% of Adidas online sales. Guys, step in. Lastly, Yeezy beef with Adidas began in August after the company launched brand-created sale Yeezy Day. It said Adidas made up Yeezy Day without my approval. Let me see. In support of Ye on Monday, Swiss Beats called for Adidas boycott on Instagram with a post of fake black and orange Yeezys with a red X drawn through them. All right. It says I usually mind my own business, but this is dead wrong. If we let them do this to Kanye West, it will happen to us also. This man created this groundbreaking innovation and it should be respected as a creative. Swiss wrote on in the caption, Ye is the only asking for his work to be respected and not stolen. That's not crazy to me. We're not buying these. Adidas is supposed to be the original to do the correct things, please. All right. So let's get back over here real quick. All right. So here's the thing, man. Here's my thoughts on this. All right. I don't know who needs to be fired at Adidas, but it is without question that Kanye has elevated Adidas into the brand that it is. Although Adidas was always big, you know what I'm saying, and probably still is because of like, you know, actual football, you know, like overseas and shit. But in the American market, Adidas wasn't popping the way they popping now before like Ye decided to get on board with them. So I don't know who in the fuck need to be fired over there, but what kills me the most about this is very few people I know are more vocal about Kanye antics than me. But this man as a creative and like his ability to create and design and build, you know what I'm saying, is unmistakably, you know what I'm saying, like legendary at this point. Like you cannot deny that Kanye has literally bended the universe to his will and everything that he has ever tried to do. They didn't want to, they barely wanted to have that nigga producing, or only wanted to keep him as a producer. They didn't want him rapping. They didn't want him creating his own fashion line. All this shit. Like there's everything that Kanye West has said he was going to do. They tried to deny him, and that man literally made it better than what it was. Not only did he become, you know what I'm saying, a good rapper, he became the most decorated rapper ever. You know what I'm saying? Like not only did like he build his own shoe brand, but that shit is only second to the Jordan brand. Like I don't understand.
Honestly, I would even say that nigga has almost surpassed the Jordan brand as far as like just popularity right now and everything. Like
I gotta look at sales because I can't confirm that.
Like yeah, because even my brother's a huge sneakerhead. And like he was even saying, he was just all like, bro, like a lot of people like what's saying like Jordans is almost like secondary to like Yeezys. Like how like pretty much, because like before you couldn't even go and like buy like Jordans how you can now. Like and like I've never owned a pair of Jordans, but I can go on Nike and like go buy some pair of 12 like Jordans or whatever, where you can't do that with Yeezys.
I don't think so, dog. Niggas still taking L's on Jordans every day that them hoes drop. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I'm just going by my brother who's a huge sneakerhead, and he was like, yeah, niggas don't buy Jordans like that no more.
I really gotta see the numbers. I can't confirm that, but if he is outselling Jordan, I wouldn't deny it though. Because it makes this point even more ridiculous, bro.
Exactly.
This man is he puts his name on it, nigga. It will be successful. What the fuck are y'all doing, dog?
Exactly.
What the fuck are y'all doing? If Kanye is correct, and I have no reason to believe he's lying, he is 70% of their online sales. What the fuck are y'all doing, dog?
Because it's these fucking corporate suit ass niggas who fucking went to Harvard or went to business school like MBA. And they fucking think they know. They fucking think they know better because of their analytics and all their bullshit. And they're just like, nah, this is no, we don't know. We need to do this.
Now,
I agree with that 100%.
I can't see two sides of a coin. So here's another thing that I do think about sometimes. Kanye seems like the type of nigga that talk to everybody spicy. And I know, that
he said everybody spicy.
You only gonna talk to me a certain kind of way so many times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this could be a little ego driven, where it's all like, man, fuck that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Daniel Cherry, I think he's black. I think I saw a picture of him. I think he's black. I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, he'll sneakerhead too, a brother. He don't give a fuck about Kanye. Kanye ain't gonna go talk to them crazy so many times. But here's the problem with that: don't allow your emotions to write a check that your ass can't cash, because it's no doubt that Kanye has elevated the Adidas brand, at least in the American market, to a level that like it never had been prior to when Yeezy decided to collaborate with y'all. So like y'all need to get y'all shit together. I don't know what in the fuck y'all got to do to mend this shit, but ain't no way they can Ye walk. Ain't no fucking way.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Like Adidas might
that wouldn't be
too much money.
Hey, that wouldn't be a good business move. Like that wouldn't be smart at all to do.
Shout out to Kanye though. 500 million in royalties? Nigga?
Royalties alone. 500 million. This man ain't got to never do nothing for the rest of his life. Like he is set for billions of lives. Like life, and life. Like,
I mean, this man has literally bended the universe to his will. And y'all niggas is arguing with this man, bro. Like, trying to tell him, like, what he need to be doing. Like, no, what the fuck?
No,
he didn't approve Yeezy Day. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't approve it. I don't know why he didn't, but Kanye evidently has a reason why. So y'all niggas need to wait till he wants to do that shit. This shit is just mind-boggling to me, dog. This is ego-driven. It has to be. And it's just, niggas trying to see who nuts hang lower, bro. But I can tell you, you know what I'm saying, that I don't think y'all want to pull on that rope any longer, man. Y'all need to go ahead and bend this shit. Whatever you got to do, fix it. Because I don't think, I really don't think that they could afford to let Ye walk to another company. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
And who knows? Maybe Ye can't even, maybe he can't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know the stipulations of the contract. But Kanye, you know what I'm saying, is, I don't even know what Kanye is worth. Kanye alone, his name, his image, is probably worth 10 to 20 billion. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, the last time I checked his net worth, it was like 1.4 billion.
Shit, that seems low. And this nigga's just getting 500 million in royalties. Like that seems relatively low. But either way, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Oh, I'm sorry. It boosted now. It's at 2 billion.
Nigga, quit playing, dog. But although, again, net worth a lot of times is because of inflation. But,
I was about to say.
You know what I'm saying?
Kanye has an inflated value at this point right now.
That's why, like, Jeff Bezos went from like 75 million to like 180 billion, like, you know, saying within like 5 years, bro. It's because you just keep printing money. But anyway, that's beside the point. The point here is as you can see, you can be the most highly educated at the top of your career field and still be a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? Because like only an idiot would be sitting up here arguing with Kanye or pissing Kanye the fuck off. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Unless they just been doing sneaky shit. You know what I'm saying? But also he said some shit in there like they hired people on my team behind my back. Look, if people get better opportunities to go work somewhere else, that's what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't hold nobody back. You can only either match the offer or, you know what I'm saying, let them walk.
Exactly.
So, okay.
Yep.
But outside of that little caveat, everything he said, you know what I'm saying, seems like y'all niggas bugging. Y'all need to get y'all shit together because it is, and I hate to bring it up, but it almost feel like I don't think they would do this to anybody white, dog. Like I just still feel like they do this shit because like he your brother and he seemed crazy, and you know what I'm saying at times, and it's like, yo, we probably bank on this, and he's doing a spiral roll. It's not bad for y'all brand because niggas still buying Yeezys, so I don't understand the problem, dog. If anything, the more outlandish Kanye is, the better it does for him. It just seems to work in his favor. He understands the human components of things. Let this man do what he's supposed to do. And his antics and all that shit, that's part of his genius. Anyone that's ever been super successful, they've always had, saying negative aspects of their psyche that people just don't get along with. So in which case, Kanye comes with the good and the bad, but ultimately he come with the green too. So I don't see the problem.
He come with the green.
Shit, all money is green, nigga.
That part.
At least American money. All American money is green. So I don't see why boys tripping. All right. That's it though. That's all that I have, man. We got anything else?
Nah, man, I'm ready for football.
All right. Yeah. About to kick this day off. All right, y'all. With that being said, thank y'all for tuning in this week, man. As always, do me a favor. Go ahead and click that like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. You can also reach out to us at podpage.com/stopthefoolishness if you ever want to write in a listening letter. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and sign off. It's your boy, Mr. Imperator Rozay.
It's your girl, Ash.
That's that dude called Theory. We out.